Miracle Boy Boxing. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and I'm so excited to talk about this fight coming up Saturday night on the Zone from Fantasy Sports, Fantasy Springs Resort in California. I think it's the third fight to the main event. I feel it should have been the co-main event. This is the championship fight, but it is what it is, and it's a big fight in terms of Latino Latino fighters, as Oscar Collazo from Puerto Rico will be taking on Melvin Jerusalem from the Philippines, who is the WBO minimum weight champion. Melvin will be defending the strap against Collazo, so this will be Collazo's first world title shot. And is he ready? Hell yeah, he is ready. I said this before in the past. Oscar Collazo, when I saw him fight, I saw the potential right away, and especially after the fight that he had with Vic Saludar, who was a two-time world champion, another Filipino fighter. Good power, solid. And when Collazo fought him a year ago, 2 years ago, Collazo showed that in only 4 fights, he's ready. He just beat a two-time world champion in 12 rounds. He showed that he can go 12 rounds as well. He got dropped, got up, responded the way he should, and he even scored a knockdown on Vic Saludar. So, and won the fight on the scorecards. In a solid performance, Collazo demonstrated boxing skills, punching power, durability, how a fighter should respond when he gets hit with when he faces adversity in the ring. Defense, offense, everything was shown in that fight, and Collazo passed the test, and I was convinced and sold on Collazo, like that he will be Puerto Rico's next world champion in the future. And here we are. We're gonna fight. He's gonna fight for his first world title. One fight later, actually. He fought Udal Reyes from Mexico. Knocked him out in 3 rounds, I think it was. Vicious knockout in his last fight. But here he is fighting Melvin Jerusalem, who came off his stoppage win over Masataka Taniguchi from Japan. In Japan, you know how it is in Japan. It's hard to get a decision over there, so getting a knockout is a plus. And the Jerusalem landed a right hand on the chin that obviously Masataka did not see, and Masataka took it, went down, trying to get up, fell right back down again, and the referee waved it off. He was like, no. That's it, you're done. Win your hometown, but I don't want to see you get hurt. Nope. And Jerusalem was crowned world champion in that fight. He's going to be defending against Collazo in a tough fight for him. And I'll be honest, as much as I'm rooting for Collazo to win, represent, it's a tough fight. It's not an easy fight. Melvin is pretty good. Got power, decent hand speed. He's a good fighter, and he is the champion, knocking off a very good fighter, Masataka Taniguchi. So, all in all, this is a tremendous fight. Definitely a lot of action is going to happen in this fight. A lot of offense. Like I said, I got Collazo to win this fight. I think he has what it takes to beat Melvin Jerusalem. He's got the boxing skills, the power, the defense, the offense, mixing up well to the head and body. He's got it all. I think he's a more talented fighter as well. I'm not saying Melvin's not talented. But Oscar Collazo, with his amateur background, winning bronze in the 2017 Pan American Games and gold. I almost said Olympic gold, but he did win gold in the Pan Am Games in 2019. So, and he was the only boxer from Puerto Rico to bring gold that year. So, Collazo has the pedigree to get the job done in this fight, and in many other fights in the future. I said in the past, he's definitely our future world champion, and he is definitely going to win this fight. He had a good chance to do so. I'll be highly surprised if it goes Melvin Jerusalem way. This is boxing. Anything can happen. But at 6-0, 4 knockouts, Oscar Collazo, man, he has what it takes to pick up championship gold. And Jerusalem is going to be into the tough fight of his life. Win, lose, or draw. It's going to be a tremendous fight. I'm looking forward to it. May the best man win. In the past, Puerto Rico versus the Philippines have produced some tremendous fights. We talk about Puerto Rico versus Mexico all the time, which is the biggest rivalry in boxing. But if you talk about Puerto Rico versus Philippines, the Philippines, man, you got to look. They have a long history of solid fights, excellent fights. We're going to go down to. We're talking about Juanma versus Bernabé Concepcion. Juanma versus this other Filipino, Jerry Penalosa. Wilfredo Vasquez Jr. versus Nolito Donaire. Wilfredo Vasquez versus Marvin Sonsona. A lot of fights between Puerto Rico and the Philippines. Bomba against Anthony Barriga. Carlos Caraballo versus Jonas Sultan. Cotto versus Pacquiao. Emmanuel Rodriguez versus Caballo. Even also Collazo, like I mentioned, versus Vic Celador. We even had what's his name? Invito Mendez beat Vic Celador in the fight as well. So, and here we are again. Puerto Rico versus the Philippines in the championship fight. Oscar Collazo, Pupillo Collazo versus Melvin Jerusalem for the WBO minimum weight championship in what should be another excellent fight between Puerto Rico versus the Philippines. A very underrated rivalry in boxing, and should be tremendous fireworks in that fight. May the best man win. Oscar Collazo making history in this fight as well, because he will be the first Latino fighter to, if he was to win this fight, to win a championship in less fights than any other Latino fighter. So once he gets the job done, if he gets the job done as well, he's representing every Latino fighter, Mexico, Panama, Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, every Venezuela, Nicaragua, everybody. So, and there's been a couple of videos where two Mexican fighters have acknowledged Collazo, like, fight hard, train hard, fight hard, go in there, do what you gotta do, man, with all your heart and all your hard effort, everything, and get it done. Represent. Francisco Vargas and Daniel Ponce de Leon, two guys sent a video to Oscar Collazo acknowledging him. Hey, we're rooting for you here. You're representing us. This is history in the making. Go out there and get it done. And Collazo, man, with all this pressure on him, he has what it takes to get it done. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I'm sure that who's ever followed Collazo, or who's following Collazo, is excited as well. So we'll see what happens this Saturday night in California. Oscar Collazo versus Melvin Jerusalem for the WBO minimum weight title. I am your host, Hosting Crew. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. Boxing, my favorite sport in the world, one of the greatest sports in the world. It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing all the time. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Miracle Boxing. I'm your host, Hosting Cruz, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.